everybody! Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, it's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. Yesterday's video, we were definitely not the protagonist, but we were definitely not doomed as the anime villain either. Jeez Louise, this is a sobering stat. 15% first place. All right, well, you don't need me to tell you this. We've had a little bit of trials and tribulations lately. This is the tail end of the incident number 1. This is the incident number 2. Both were giga psychically damaging in a way that I'm not sure I'll ever recover from, but folks, we're growers, not showers. That's gross. Folks, we're loading back into the Jade Room today. As we load in, let me just say this. If you've been enjoying the Zhong, feel free to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our feature comment of the day. Dvox7 writes, I have no idea how to play Mahjong, but you're just really entertaining, so I'll watch the whole video. Thank you so much for the kind words. I greatly appreciate it. And bam, a second featured comment. Urban94 writes, just want to say that these videos are extremely helpful to a beginner to see how a more advanced player thinks about some more splitting decisions. Exactly. What you could do with these videos is that if you just reverse everything that I do, you'll have a decent amount of fortune in your life. Holy smokes. Folks, I'm the chosen one. I don't know. I switched to the Akagi skin off stream. That's maybe what you gotta do. I mean, we often joke about how switching the cosmetics in this game does reset the tile RNG that you are given. And so when you're down in the dumps, oh my god, look at how beautiful this is. Oh my god. Let me pawn into that 9 of characters. There's only one left in the entire wall. Let me pawn into a red 5 in the circles. I'll do anything at this point, folks. I mean, you don't need me to tell you. This is incredible. We have Prevalent 3-door. Before we get too far into the game, let me just say this, though. Thank you so much for the kind comments. I also want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. My brain farted immediately before this, but I'm glad we caught it because it's the best way to support me. Thank you so much. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other goodies, including our Riichi Mahjong song parody documents and our Riichi Mahjong strategy documents that I myself have written. It is the best way to support me. They give me the biggest slice of the pie there. It allows me to continue what I'm doing what I'm doing. And so I'm eternally grateful. Thank you so much. Sincerely, thank you so much for all the support. Last bit of housekeeping, as we're just straight up in Tenpai right now. For a 6 or a 9 of bamboo. This is a good Tenpai, by the way. I mean, this is freaky. Like, I'm sure people are looking at the pair of the 9 of characters that I've got pawned, thinking, how is he going to make this a valid hand? Maybe they're expecting me to go for some sort of half flush, maybe a half outside hand of some kind, but guy standing in the corner of a party meme. They don't know I have Prevalent Win 3-door just sitting in my hand. What was I gonna say? Folks, I'm back from Vegas. My brain is still recalibrating to returning to the daily YouTube uploads. So if you're sensing a little bit of brain lag right now, that's probably why. Yusong, was there a lot of jet lag in your trip? No! It was like a 40-minute flight, and I have no excuse. No! I have no excuse to be this woozy. You wouldn't do that to me, Yo-Star. You just wouldn't. You genuinely just wouldn't do that. The last bit of housekeeping before we acknowledge this deep sadness that we feel in our soul right now. Thank you to COMME down, calm down for the tier 1 sub even when I'm not streaming. We've got a very specific set of skills. I'll find you and I'll thank you, especially if you drop a Twitch sub to me even when I'm not doing my thing. So I greatly appreciate it. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate you asking. Continued anecdotes from the vlog, from the Vegas trip. But I need everyone in the comments to join me in a social pact right now, because a lot of the things that I am saying about the trip, a lot of the stories that I'm telling, I also, took footage of and want to vlog about it as well. So when inevitably the Vegas vlog does hit the main channel, I need everyone to promise in the comment section right now that you're going to react to those stories as if I'm telling you them for the first time, okay? We've all been in that social situation where it's a little bit awkward. Your friend or maybe, like your in-laws or someone, your boss, starts telling you a story and you're like, geez Louise, we've heard this story before. But you have to be very polite about it. That's what we gotta do. You saying that doesn't sound very fun? Hey, who said anything about having fun on this YouTube channel? You don't have to respond as if it's the first time. I'm just self-conscious because I don't want to be the type of person that keeps repeating myself. Left Lord is going to call Riichi. Folks, I think we have to take a page out of Ludacris's book and simply move. Get out the way. Dare I even add this? Get out the way, Yusong. Get out the way. We could maybe get back into Tenpai. It's not terrible here. We got red 5. We got 1 Dora. We have some pretty decent shapes in our hand, but I don't know. We still don't see a lot of Dora, and I don't really want to go up against the Riichi when my hand is Avengers Infinity far from Tenpai itself. Yeah, and for that reason, Sharks, I'm out. And for that reason, Sharks, I'm genuinely out. My hand's just a little too far away from Tenpai. Oh, Yusong, it's my second week playing Riichi Mahjong. I wouldn't have folded here. Look, I appreciate that. But neither myself or customer service agent Fue Coco in the back, we're not open to suggestions like that right now. I'm sorry, but I hope you can understand. I've got a lot on my plate. I'm trying not to get, Fue Coco to replace me with an AI Claude bot. So I got to work extra hard, and I don't have time to assuage the ramblings of a Type A chatter right now. Yusong, those only exist in your head. Everyone in the community is super kind. Let me have my straw man arguments, please. I need my straw man arguments to I guess, feel good about myself. Oh, that's so sad. To feel strong, that's even sadder. Anyway, so I want to continue telling you about the trip. Folks, the room in the casino. I've never been in a casino before. Did I do any gambling? No. It was a little bit of a busy event, and so, I literally did not explore the strip at all. I didn't even go outside at night. I was stuck in this damn pyramid all day and all night, and the pyramid is the Luxor Hotel and casino. I didn't realize that casinos were... I mean, this was nuts. There were casinos... There were slot machines in the airport. And so, no, you could go to... I mean, I'm not advocating for this, but it's you don't need a prelude to the gambling. You're almost to the gambling. You're 10 minutes away to the gambling. I mean, maybe just, I guess I kind of understand it from a business strategy. People are really bored in airports, and airports just generally aren't that fun. So if you put a slot machine there, you might get to... you might can get some people to play some slots, as it were. Did I do any gambling? No, I genuinely did not do any gambling. And what was scary is that, I think I could have gambled for, $5. The slot machines, I was scared that you would have to put in, $50 at a time. I think you could put in, $1. I mean, probably not that low of an amount, but they're it's not expensive. Conversely, I thought that the mythos of Vegas was that it's supposed to be cheap. I thought the marketing of Vegas, and let me look this up. Wasn't Vegas supposed to be cheap? Wasn't Vegas supposed to be cheap back in the day? And it was it used to be a budget playground. Okay, yeah, that's what I think so. Or that's what I thought. That's what all the marketing was. In Vegas, anyone can live like a king because it's very, very cheap. I paid on my last night. I paid $12 for a side of green beans. Yusong, why did you do that? It's because I hadn't eaten a vegetable in a very, very long time. And so they had me. They genuinely had me. I was stuck. There was nothing I could do. Didn't want to deal into this Riichi Red 5-1 Dora hand. Look, they were single tile York in it, but I don't want to do that. We're still in third right now. It's anyone's game. I haven't even had a chance in the dealer's seat yet. I'm not going to start getting desperate. I'm absolutely not going to start getting desperate. Not now. 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence, kind of nasty. Oh, okay, and that's also kind of nasty. We can use the 1 of bamboo as our pair. Maybe 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence. Doesn't seem bad. 1 Riichi stick left over, 2 repeat counters as well. So a lot to play for. A free 1,600 points to whoever wins this round. So I was like, damn, this is expensive. Why is this city so gosh dang expensive? But the gambling was still cheap, and I think that's the fricked up part of it is that yeah, it's cheap because I think they know you're gonna do that cheap thing 1,000 times versus the expensive thing once or twice. The green beans doesn't seem that addicting, I think people can turn away green beans, but the slot machine with all the pretty lights and the you know what I mean, the nice sounds and stuff. I think they got human psychology cracked to it, pinned to a T. Right Lord is gonna call Riichi. Oh brother, this guy stinks. 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence. I don't know. If I draw into 5 of bamboo, I think that's my nut draw right now. That's not my nut draw because now you want me to get rid of the 4 of bamboozlers, but I simply Bartleby the Scrivener voice. I would simply prefer not to. Fire Lord calls an early Riichi. I see 1 red 5. I see 1 Dora. So I don't see the most value that's ever been visible to me. Is there a way that I can Mawashi, aka play a little offense and defense at the same time? Mawashi my way back into Tenpai? Maybe there is. Holy freaking guacamole, the Dora is a safe tile. Okay. I mean, maybe if the 6 of circles also gets revealed to be a safe tile, if the 3 of bamboo also gets to, is revealed as a safe tile. Yusong, these are a lot of ifs. I understand that, but there was a way we could have gotten back into Tenpai. Right Lord is going to win that hand. I'm not going to lie to you. It feels bad to be in last place right now, but it is only East 2. We've had a lot of repeats bright and early here in this South game, so we're still in East 2. The casino is nuts. And also, I didn't expect this, but like all the casinos are sometimes connected underground. So you could be in a casino and then walk a little bit and then be in another casino. Oh, you're a little fatigued from gambling? Oh, take a little break and gamble. Like I was amazed at that. Not only that, I didn't expect smoking to be allowed indoors, but people are like, I mean, I guess this is obvious in retrospect because I've seen it on TV and stuff, but people were smoking, not doobies, but people were smoking in the casino. There was not a cloud of cigarette smoke everywhere, but like you could definitely feel it in like just in your body and just like in your throat the entire time. And then this was also surprising. There were a lot of kids around. Like, obviously, the kids weren't allowed to gamble, and I'm not advocating that they should be allowed to gamble, by the way. The phrasing of that sounded a little suspect, but I'm not saying, like, and that was an outrage. I talked to the manager to try to get that fixed. No. It's good that kids are not allowed to gamble. In fact, I mean, the regulations that have come to... I shouldn't be... my DMs are open for sponsorships. My friend Yu Dong thinks that, like... in some countries, the like, if you pull for a certain character, like, I think that stuff is, like, regulated towards children. My friend Yu Dong is a huge fan of that. Personally, I don't see it. Personally, I'm just not that guy. I don't really believe in whatever Yu Dong is spitting, but, yeah, he has all these things like morals and beliefs, and I don't really have, like, any of those, so it makes the friendship really difficult. But what can I say? We've been friends for forever, so it's hard to, just nip that in the bud all of a sudden. If I draw into 3 of characters, I do Riichi, but I can't help but notice that my hand is awful. Yeah. The Dora tile, is that the Dora tile? The Dora tile does get pawned up by Right Lord. A Crosslord is going to sumo. Lamau. I would have dealt in with the 1 of bamboo, too. Not that I was going to throw it, but if I had no better options, I probably would have thrown the 1 of bamboo eventually. So, a Crosslord, I mean, maybe they're real Akagi and I'm fake Akagi right now, but... they're going to win that. Only a tiny dealer penalty applied towards Left Lord. Would it have killed you to win with a bigger hand so that Left Lord got an even bigger bite taken out of him? I guess I'm glad that they didn't win with a bigger hand because we're still very much in this game. But anyway, we're sitting last right now. It's okay. This is our first dealer seat. We still got another one coming up as well, so it's not all over. The Dora is the 6 of characters. We can use that in our hand. But yeah, there were like kids bopping around. I'm like, do you feel the cigarette smoke? And I understand that, maybe they just got a good deal on the hotel side of things. And so, the hotel also happens to be a casino. But that was outrageous. I'm like, what are the kids doing all day? I'm sure there's activities. Like, I'm sure there's play areas and stuff. I mean, the venue that we were in was like an esports gaming facility, but people could rent out like desktop PCs to just play video games for a while. So I'm not sure. I think there's things for kids to do, but I was totally confused at like the clientele, I suppose, that was there. Yusong, how was the room? Thank you for asking. The room, can I just be real with you, real quick, like full honesty mode. Hang on. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. I cut this because they cut a 3 early. I mean, I don't really have any good options to fold. So in this situation where I literally can't fold, I guess I roll. We have to play some offense. Ooh, okay. I mean, I could cut a 9 of characters. It's a terminal tile, but it's also Suji to the Dora. People want to keep their 7s and 8s alive. Look, we can Shi into Tenpai right now, too, right? And it's not even that bad. I have safe tiles now. 3 of bamboo was safe before, but like 3 3s are visible. They probably don't have a 3 4 in their hand. Oh man, am I really folding in the dealer's seat? Am I really exiting through the gift shop like some Banksy documentaries that I know? Whew, that's a deep cut. I suppose I am. I mean, my hand's a little awkward. I'm one tile away from Tenpai, but I can't guarantee a good wait, so don't really feel like losing the entire family farm. Please pass. Don't make me look like an idiot. Yes! 2 of bamboo is going to pass because we saw 3 copies of those 3 of bamboos. Sometimes that's still going to get you into trouble, but luckily for us, it did not. Okay, drawn into some good tiles. Can maybe dance our way back into some sort of Tenpai. Red Dragon does pass. Now, I'm looking at the discards right now and realizing, oh, brother, we do not have a lot of safe tiles still. Okay, I'm going to go to terminal tile. Maybe I wasn't supposed to fold here. Genuinely, oh, it's good to be back, folks. It's good to be back. Maybe I wasn't supposed to fold here at all. Are you effing kidding me? Are you genuinely kidding me? Are you genuinely... Half Suji. They're not waiting with a 2-3. They could have been waiting with a 5-6. I got nothing. But I figured I'd throw a pair of something, right? And then like and then and then maybe I have another one to fold. East 3 folding decision. Oh no, this is really bad for us. This is really bad. I mean, they hit a Mongon, but we're in the dealer seat. Oh no, and the employee at Yoster who handpicks my tiles to give me the maximum amount of pain just logged on. We're not out of this. We're genuinely not out of this. We have another dealer seat in South 4. I mean, we have a big bongo hand right now. I have Seatwind 2 Dora, maybe potentially Seatwind Green Dragon 3 Dora, which is Mongon status, which is stadium status, is if I may. The room was so nice that as soon as I got in there, because this is the first time that anyone's invited me to be a part of anything, like event-wise, like business trip-wise. And if anyone from that organizational staff is listening to this video right now, turn off the video right now. You're not allowed to listen anymore. As soon as I got there, the room was so nice that my first reaction was like, they know I'm bad at Mahjong, right? Like they know... Con. I could have waited a little bit. But this is Seatwind Pun. Tenpai. Seatwind Green Dragon 3 Dora. Tenpai. I don't know how I can... I mean, I would love to win off of the red 5. That's not going to be easy. I think that when someone's seeing me repping, like, the scariest tiles known to humankind, you're nuts. You're genuinely nuts. I mean, maybe you think you're Sujiing yourself. Like, I didn't win off of that 2. I don't have a 3-4. I didn't win off of that 8. I don't have a 6-7. Like, maybe that's what you're thinking. I like, you're not... I'm real Akagi. You're fake Akagi. Because I don't know what you think, but I don't know. Maybe that's right. East 3 folding decision. East 4 con decision. And across Lord Riichi decision. That's freaky, because I would have folded there, but I would have folded at, you know, at anything. So, that was freaky. That was genuinely freaky. I don't know. Maybe they had such a good hand that was correct, but we saw 3 Dora. Maybe they saw that they had 2 opportunities for Aura Dora because of my con, and maybe that was worth it. So I'm curious to see what Maka says about their Riichi there as well. The room was so nice that as soon as I got there, I was like, they know I'm just like a clown, right? They know that I'm bad at Mahjong, that I'm not even that good. Like, why little old me, genuinely little old me status happened. I could not believe it. Or maybe just the hotel rooms are just nice in general in Vegas. Again, it was my first time. I genuinely don't know the lay of the land. Folks, now you're gonna, as I tell you this story, your first thought is, Yusong, how could you do that to the environment? Your first thought is going to be, Yusong, how could you do that to the environment? And I hear you. I don't think I'm supposed to chi. I think I'm just supposed to get out of here. I think I'm just supposed to skedaddle, as it were. 7 of characters. Okay, I'm just trying to find more information, but eventually, like, I didn't look chi into the red 5 and kind of dancing my way back into Tenpai is a cute decision, but yeah, I didn't want to lock up the 4 and the 6. Their first 4 discards were literally all bamboo suit tiles, and so if pressed, I'm gonna discard a bamboo suit tile. I don't want to cheat that and have my 2 more safe options locked up, and I can never use them ever again. Starting to draw into some good stuff, but even when especially at the moment that they called Riichi, our hand is Garbaggio Town, and it's still a little Garbaggio Town. Okay, it's not looking very good. As I tell you this, your first thought is going to be Yusong, how could you, for the environment. And your second thought is going to be, you know what, Yusong, that's okay. And I hit the like button on this video. Okay, that got a little obnoxious there. But I think you can see the sentiment. There was a bath there, folks. And I love baths. Yusong, do you mean you like baths? No. I love baths. I am an anxious individual. I don't know if you can tell from my paranoia while playing Mahjong. I don't know if you can tell just from my general air. Wow, this is a bricked up 4-hand hand. So they're back into the game. I'm in 3rd place now. Right Lord's sitting in the shadow realm by doing absolutely nothing. From doing absolutely nothing. I'm not criticizing them. Sometimes Mahjong luck is just not in your favor. The Dora is the 2 of circles. I can't really use that right now. This hand is not looking very good as well. It's so tricky to try to win from this position. But we got another dealer scene in South 3. So not necessarily over, but this hand in particular, I'm not sure if I want to bet the entire family farm on this hand. There was a bath there. I stayed there for 4 nights. I took 3 baths. Now, you sung, how could you? That's so much water. How could you? Don't you realize the environmental impacts of 3 baths? Hear me out. I have not gotten to take a bath in like the last 5 years. Call me a musical written by Jason Robert Brown, recently readapted into a film with Anna Kendrick. The way the last 5 years have been, you know how there's that game called Zenless Zone Zero? I've been a bathless zone hero. Okay. I had like 50% of that sentence constructed in my head, and I just thought, go for it, King. And honestly, I'm glad that I did. I think we all gained something from that. But I really, like, for the last, maybe even like 10 years, I've not been able to like take a bath. Yusong, does that mean you're the stinkiest human? I'm not the stinkiest human, please. I take showers daily. My skin is very dry as a result because of the fact that I take showers daily. But I have not been able to take a bath. That's the holy grail. And so on that first day, when I did take a bath and then I went to bed at like 9:30, real story, by the way, like true honest to God story. Look, folks, my hand is not that good. You can't with a straight face tell me that this hand is good when there are 4 copies of the Dora that I can't see and 3 copies of the Red 5 that I can't see. And then Left Lord is not going to roll over and die. Do you see this? They're jamming. They're pushing the 3 of characters into this devilish spot right now. Like, which means that they also have something. Oh my God. And all 3 of you bozos have something. All 3 of you bozos unironically have something, and that's horrible news bears for me. Rylord is gonna sumo. How many Dora do you have? You have none Dora. How is your luck just as bad as mine? But now I'm in last place? Okay. Still close, right? No one has eclipsed 30,000 points. We have another DLC coming up. This is not a bad hand. This is genuinely a hand that we can play. Green Dragon Pawn is on site. And then do I ever get rid of the Red Dragon? I'm not sure, because I love value. But I also love actually being able to win a hand. And so it's going to be a tricky balance. 3-4-5 mixed triple sequence is kind of like a pipe dream. Like, maybe we can do that. We probably cannot do that, but like there's a freaky little chance. Nut draw beyond a shadow of a doubt is that Red Dragon. Red Dragon is so nut draw it's not even funny. Obviously, it is the Dora tile and a Dragon tile as well. Oof. I think I should just cut the Dora tile right now. And yet, I think playing in the recent tournament with 0 Red 5s made me York for the Dora. Wow. Harder than I've ever Yorked in my entire life. Yusong, what the absolute ever-loving F are you talking about? When you have no Red 5s, you have to keep the Dora tile. And so I really learned to respect, like, the value of a Dora tile. Wowie zowie. Are you seeing this right now, folks? Let me pawn Red Dragon. I mean, we would end up single tile Yorking it for a 2 of bamboo, which doesn't feel awesome, but a Crosslord's going for a... What are you even going for? Are you going for a flush in the character suit? That's terrifying. In either case, I pawn 5 of characters as well, right? White Dragon, 2 Dora, Red 5, Mongon. White Dragon, Red Dragon, 3 Dora, Red 5, Hanemon. So we really want to see, unironically, we really want to see Red Dragon. because that would boost us to Hanemon status. However, I'm not above just calling pawn for the 5 of characters either. I think just winning a hand goes so oingus boingus here, it's not even funny. Now we can chi or draw into a 3 or a 6 of characters. It's not bad here. If we end up waiting for it, which would be bad, we would be in Furton jail. I'm gonna chi. I'm gonna rock right now. When you, oh god. I mean, Furton is maybe okay here, but I'm waiting for my Dora. The bad news about this is that one of the reasons fake Akagi, aka a crosslord, could be opening up with kind of like a weak-looking shape is because they also have 2 Dora in their hand. That would be the nightmare scenario for a guy like me. And I think that's very, very possible. So we might not ever see our winning tiles, but maybe they're just opening up for a half flush and somehow get into Tenpai without being able to use this. The bad news is that if I draw into another character suit tile, that's not the 7 of characters specifically, or like the 9 of characters, which I would still be willing to discard. Tell me you just drew into the Dora, frick. I don't know if I can throw it, but also my hand is so good that I must. I feel myself physically compelled to push for this hand. We are getting very lucky in our draws. Oftentimes, I only complain about bad luck and I don't shout out good luck. We are getting giga lucky in our draws right now. Like, not drawing into anything dangerous. I shouldn't be opening up my mouth right now because of comedic timing. Thank you, Yostar. Thank you, Yostar. I know I've cursed your name many, many times, but no character tiles, please. Just, I need to avoid character suit tiles unless it's the 5. If you're going to give me the 5, that goes extremely hard. Giving me the red dragon would also go extremely hard. I'm gonna make a push here. I don't think that we're gonna win, but I like being in Tenpai. The crosslord did have a half flush. It's just a half flush. Like maybe that is worth going for. I mean, they never drew into the door. Had they drawn into the door, it would have been really interesting to see their decision making, to see like if they would have discarded that tile as well. The door is the 8 of characters. Okay, I mean, this isn't a terrible situation. 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence, definitely very much so a possibility. I think our nut draw is the red dragon, though. Like, we're in the dealer seat right now. We want to keep the good times flowing. Like, we're playing a slot machine loosely based around... I saw one that was, like, about Wicked, the musical. So, so I don't know. Let's keep the good times flowing. I took 3 baths. I haven't been able to take baths in a hot sec. This is freaky. I think Tanya is a possibility here. I think all simples is a possibility. I think I just start chiing on that thing. Like 7 of characters, I'm chiing on that thing. Like for sure. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. I do need to single tile York it for the 7 of characters most likely. But if we draw into the 7 of characters, we can win off of a 4 of characters, a 5 of characters, or a 7 of characters. I think we're just hot swapping here. I think it's a mechanical keyboard term. Oh, you sung elite ball knowledge. Thank you. I appreciate it. Even though I've never built a mechanical keyboard myself. Yes. No. Yes. It's so bad, but I'm in the dealer seat. And, like... I see 3 of the 6s. It makes it really hard for someone to have like a 6, 7, 8, you know? And only a bozo. Like, I'm not waiting with a 5, 6. If this came from a... Oh my god, that's so tragic. Oh, that is so tragic. What a tragic discard. Oh, but I don't think I'm supposed to wait there. There's no way. Like some NPR programs, I'm asking you to wait, don't tell me. No. My kingdom, please. No, not my kingdom. Please. South 3, Riichi decision. Still a chance that we win, right? We called Riichi first. There's still 3 copies of the 7 of characters somewhere left in this godforsaken game. Oh, okay. Lucky for us, the 8 of bamboo did not deal. And Vitlord is just big folding right now. I think that's probably correct for them. We called Riichi single tile Yorking it in the dealer seat. Riichi red 5 Dora, 3 Han worth of value in the dealer seat. I think that's good. I think that's genuinely like worth doing. And if we get unlucky, we get unlucky. I think this Riichi, I'm fairly confident this Riichi was correct. What was I supposed to discard there? 9 of characters for a pipe dream about something else? I don't think so. Like, drawing into the Dora or another 7 of bamboo is the only way that hand, like, very much so improves. I don't know if this hand like improves that much otherwise. Like we could keep that and draw into 4 of characters, but then we would have to cut the Dora. So, like maybe 4, 5, 6 Sanshokler. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, and you paid $1,000 just to watch. Oh my god, and I hit Oradora because of my character fly. I hit 3 Oradora! That's what I'm talking about. 20,000. Gulp. Check, please. I'll have what I'm having. Holy freaking guacamole, folks. We just witnessed a miracle in South 3 Street. Oh my god, that felt so good. Oh my god, this game is good, actually. Wow. There's nothing, I mean, there's nothing we can do. Better gamer chair wins, and it's a skill-based game. It's skill-based matchmaking, so, no, that was obviously obscenely lucky. That was obscenely lucky. How badly do I just want to stay in the dealer seat? Okay, Crossroad's gonna pawn. Because the Dora tile needs to be discarded if I am to play this with a modicum of sanity. Modicum of Sanity, the name of my horror movie that I'm releasing soon. A Crossroad going for the world's most obvious half flush in the character suit. The funny thing about that is that we can kind of play spoiler, right? There's a good amount of character suit tiles that we can just ourselves accept and use, so that's pretty good. Do I want to pawn into Eastwind right now? Yeah, I'd pawn into Eastwind. What would I discard? I mean, I think I'm supposed to discard 1 of characters followed by 1 of characters, but I don't want to do that to the player going for the half flush. Ironically, this is a pretty safe tile. I mean, just in terms of what they're doing. They could have all triplets and this would be a disaster, but they didn't pawn the first one, so I'm willing to cut the second one. If this was like way later in the game, I don't think I would cut the Dora so readily. But I think that they're going for a half flush in the character suit more so than going for an all triplets. So this is bad. Like this is seat wind all triplets half flush. So the one way the doctors hate this one trick. The one way we like lose our lead is if we deal in directly. If they sumo seat wind half flush all triplets, 8,000 points, I think we're still okay. I think we can still duke it out in South 4 for the fate of the universe. So that's what we want. I mean, we could also defuse the bomb just by winning this hand. I wouldn't call that likely, but if we draw into a 4 of bamboo, I mean, we have 2 safe tiles that we can throw. 4 of characters is not really what I'm looking for. That might be the kiss of death right there, folks. I know. I know. We see a lot of 6s. They're not waiting with a 2-3. I'm too scared. I'm genuinely just too scared of the all triplets, and I think it's right. I think it's genuinely right to have a little bit of fear in your heart in this position specifically. I took 3 baths because I haven't been able to take baths. And I'm really anxious, and baths are one of the places where I feel very, very calm. And it was nice. So if you think about it, it was wrong of me to take, environmentally speaking, it's wrong of me to take 3 baths in 4 days. It's a lot of water, Yusong. What the F? And I agree with you. But if you think about it and you ration it out, if you close your eyes and do some funny math, it's basically like I've taken 1 bath for the last 3, like each year for the last 3 years. And if you phrase it like that, it's not horrible. You know what I mean? You're saying that's not how that works at all? I know, but like I'm trying to not hate myself for enjoying like the one moment of serenity in a bathtub for once, you know? I don't know. Like I was maybe gonna watch YouTube in the bath, and then I just enjoyed just kind of being there. I was gonna say, well, I don't know. I was gonna say a word that unfortunately has some very internet-based secondary connotations. So they're gonna assume this was half flush all along. Wow, or excuse me, it wasn't half flush all along. It was just C1 all triples. Hey, if you're gonna sumo that, that's even better for me. I got a fairly protectable lead going into South 4. Left Lord has to shoot for the moon here, so we got to be a little conscious of Left Lord going for a Yakuman here. We got to be a little conscious of Right Lord just doing a whole bunch of dealer repeats. I mean, White Dragon Pawn goes nasty mode here. We don't even need to worry about Sanshoku or anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 shapes, but that's easily remediable with any tile that sticks to any of these floating ones that we have in our hand right now. So White Dragon Pawn is on site. I wouldn't necessarily open up my hand just for an East Wind, though. It's not our sea wind. If it was, I would, but it's not our sea wind, nor is it the prevalent wind anymore. So I'm going to let that first one go. It might be a little bit awkward if we end up waiting for a double pair wait, but we still have time. We still have time to like goof around a little bit and wait for the wait for the white dragon, hopefully as our first pawn in this hand. So the baths were great. The baths were really nice. Like oh my god. I love taking baths. I gotta go find like a bathhouse near me. But then I'm like, do they clean the bathhouse? I don't know. They must. But like the bathhouse, like I don't even know if places in the U.S. if those exist. Like that seems like a Japan special, you know. And so I'm oh god, but that would be really really nice. I'm one tile away from Tenpai. I could get a 3 concealed triplets moment if I'm nasty with it. But I don't need to be nasty with it right now. Me, when I'm having online discourse, but I disagree with the opinion of another commenter, I don't need to be nasty right now. I simply don't need to be nasty right now. Anything else about the room? No, but it was like 104 degrees Fahrenheit. And so I appreciated that in the room, they had this like little notice that was like, hey, when you go out for the day, please keep the blinds closed. It's one of the easiest ways to preserve energy and stuff because of the AC costs and all that jazz. But at a certain point when it's like 104 degrees outside and you have the AC, like you can only do so much with air conditioning. And oh, I love, please. Didn't we start this game off with Eastwind 3 Dora with his exact weight? It would be kind of romantic. No, I'm not gonna con. That con is like the worst con I've ever seen in my entire life. Nope, absolutely not. The only thinking is that like, oh, I get an extra draw before left lord gets an extra draw. That is not worth it. Giving 3 players to then call a chance to call Riichi and then eclipse my lead because I've given them 2 chances at Oradora. No, thank you. Check, please. I will not have what I would have been hypothetically having. Not necessarily a catchphrase, because that sounded awful, but like that's the thinking behind it. You are going for Tenpai for exhaustive draw. Because in order for you to come back into this game, I don't think you're allowed to call pawn. You could have all triplets in your hand still. You could have 3 Dora in your hand still. I'm just thinking about ways that I could deal myself into my absolute demise. And just trying to avoid that, honestly. Just trying to avoid that. Right, Lord, they could be in Domaten right now. 3rd row. I mean, on average, people get into Tenpai around like the 9th or 11th discards. So this is a little bit freaky. Source? Bro, just trust me? No, I think I read it like once a long time ago. 5 of Bamboozlers recently passed. Was this an earnest Tenpai? I mean, this is inside Tsuji for you. 5 recently passed, please. Okay, gaming. We're gaming a little bit here. Right, Lord. I mean, these are not necessarily like safe tiles. This is not necessarily a safe tile either. Please don't. Nobody else run this. Can't we all just be friends? And by be friends, I mean schmoove into exhaustive draw. Having made no enemies. They could have been folding, drawing into like a 9 of bamboo or something, because the 6-9 of bamboo actually looks a little spicy right now. It doesn't look spicy at all. Why is no one cutting the 6-9? Even I see the last copy, but nobody, like everyone at the table, from their vantage point, they see 3 copies of the 8 of bamboo. Right, Lord, let's see if you managed to. No. This is Mongon? What the frack? I mean, they want a chance to stay into this game. But I also think that they probably knew that even if they dealt into a manga, it would have been fine. Winning with Under the Sea is really tight. Oh, this is my first time I get to see the winning animation. So the cool thing about this Akagi skin is that I thought this was always 13 orphans. No, it's literally the tiles that you won with. So it's like customized to your specific the last hand that you won. Or maybe the biggest hand that you won? Was this the biggest hand that I won? I think so, right? Yeah, because this was 666, and we hit 3 Oradora because the Oradora was the 5. Yeah. Okay, so it's the biggest hand you won that game. That's cool. That's swag. That's very cool. Very swag. Appropriate loading screen. Maka, spit on me. It's been a little bit. I forgot where the Maka icon was. That's a little humiliating. Play this like a MFing demon. Play this like a demon. South 3 Riichi decision. I got a Hanemon here. Match score was a B. This hand I played like a B? Are you kidding me? You wanted me to cut this 9 so badly. Oh, you would love that, you sicko. But I was thinking about Tanya. But this is also thinking about Tanya. This is genuinely just a Redundo tile. Okay, that's on me. That's genuinely on me. And then I'm back on track. And then this is okay, but you want me to think about Tanya. And then that's on me. And then you didn't even want me to call Riichi here. Where's your game sense, Maka? What improves this hand? 5 of characters, 8 of characters, 4 of characters, 7 of characters. Those are the tiles that improve this hand. 7 of bamboo. I know I can chi for all of those. So if I open, it's like Tanya, red 5, Dora. And I can chi for some improvements. I suppose that's fine. Riichi, they don't hate it. Oh no, the best hand that I won, it was a moment where I played awfully. Oh no. But I wanted to stay in the dealer scene. So bad. And then, yeah, I don't hate you calling Riichi here because I can't win off of the Dora. Perfectly fine, double pair weight. Pretty nasty, not gonna lie. And then you dance your way into Tenpai somehow. 6 of bamboo. Not a lot of good defensive options here. How do you dance into Tenpai? So the Riichi call here is... Wow. Yeah, why not? It's Tsuji to this 5. You're gaming. And then Right Lord draws the worst tile that they've ever drawn in their entire life. This is a dealer Hanemon for 18th thou. Okay. East 4 con decision. I think this con decision was right. Just for an extra draw. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai with a perfect Ishanten. And then we get it. We get it. And then a crossword Riichi decision. Yeah, was this right for you? Ask your doctor if this Riichi was right. 69 to anything else? Because what are you going to do? Fold? And there's a chance that I'm not in Tenpai yet. Yeah, Riichi, Pinfu, red 5, red 5. 4 Han. 2 chances at Oradora. And unfortunately, yeah, that's just... Oh, what can you do? So that's surprising that... I mean, this is good to know for us, too, in our future games. Sometimes you just got to slam it. You could fold here, but you have 2 tiles, and then, yeah, why not just go for value? East 3 folding decision. Match score was an A. Left Lord calls Riichi. Okay, we're gaming. And then we're gaming. And then you didn't really want... you wanted me to stay in it just for a tiny bit longer. That's so fair. We see 3 copies of the 3 of Bamboozlers. And I eventually... Okay, so they didn't love the fold. They genuinely did not love the fold. And then once we fold, I think we play it okay. You don't have to believe me, but I was genuinely thinking about the 5 of circles. Because they're not waiting with a 3-4. And they could be waiting with a 6-7. But we see 3 of the 7s and 2 of the 6s. So this is generally okay. I ran out of time and I just cut this because I was a baby and I was scared. Folks, that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoy the Zhong, feel free to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. I also stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Thank you to everyone supporting me on Patreon. It truly allows me to keep doing what I'm doing, and for that, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.